Pretoria, the Bulls will go into their game against the Sunwolves in Singapore tomorrow in the last two matches against the Jaguares and Lions in the knowledge that their fate of making the playoffs is still, partly, in their hands. The Bulls really need to make sure that they win their matches and do so with those coveted bonus points, and their place in the playoffs will be guaranteed. But they will also require some help along the way, and surprisingly from their most bitter rivals in the Stormers, who have missed out on the playoffs but will have a massive say in who eventually goes through from the South African Conference. The Stormers play against the second-placed Jaguares, 34 points, tomorrow in Buenos Aires, and a week later they will face the third-placed Sharks, 28 points, at Newlands. John Mitchell's team will be hoping that the Stormers can pull off two unlikely wins, but the Bulls will also have to play their part when they host the Jaguares at Loftusversfeld next weekend, and when they travel across the Jaguares River to face the Lions at Ellis Park. John Mitchell's team will be hoping that the Stormers can pull off two unlikely wins. Photo, Sydney Malangu, Backpage Pics. Mitchell has promised that his team will fight until the end and that they won't easily give up on the opportunity of making the playoffs. At the end of the day, we will fight right till the end. We've come a long way in the re-establishment of trying to win the hearts and minds of our people and the way that we play. Let's just hope that the guys continue with that intent and not focus on the outcome but finish with that intent. I'm sure whatever happens they will still win the hearts and minds of our people and create enough promise and hope to realize that if we can strengthen our squad going forward, then ultimately everyone will benefit as a result of the experience of this year, Mitchell said. But the Bulls' immediate challenge will be at the Singapore National Stadium against a stubborn and ambitious Sunwolves side who continue to punch way above their weight. Besides the fight that is in the Sunwolves side, the Bulls will also have to contend with the harsh conditions, including the energy-sapping humidity that has often been the undoing of many visiting teams. Subscribe to the IOL Sport newsletter. Mitchell is fully aware of what awaits his side but also demands a better defensive effort from his Chargers, who were found wanting in their past two matches against the Jaguares and Brumbies. They play from pretty deep. Once they are 30 meters out, they are blunt and look to hold on to the ball. In the humidity of Singapore, where we could go to 20-minute water breaks, that will be challenging, not only for us but also for them. I'm sure there will be some ball that goes to the air around the middle of the field, and who wins those crumbs will determine who can dictate possession and get into their game. It is obvious to see in our last two performances our standards have dropped defensively, which is something I haven't enjoyed. If we get those disciplines right, that will bring back the enthusiasm that was demonstrated in our defense in the earlier part of the competition, Mitchell said. The Bulls team is Warwick Gallant, Jamba Ulango, Jesse Creel, Johnny Coates, Devan Rossau, Andre Pollard, Captain, Ambrose Papier, Enro Liebenberg, Jans Kirsten, Marco van Staden, R.G. Snyman, Jason Jenkins, Conrad van Buren, Jocko Visagi, Pierre Schumann. Replacements: Edgar Marutluel, Simfiwa Matansima, Mornay Smith, Thambalani Boli, Nick Dieger, Andre Warner, Manny Libic, Dries Swanepoel. At Vada. On Go Benny Pretoria News. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter.